In our final season with Liverpool, we have managed to clinch the Premier League title. I mean, it was never really in doubt, but to really do a good job here, we need to make sure we're winning the Champions League in this save as well. We now have to verse Manchester City in the semi-final, and they beat us in the final last year. So, you know, I'm not feeling amazingly confident. Hey guys, and welcome back to the 21st episode of the FM22 Liverpool Beta Save with me, Raxall FM, where today we are versing Manchester City, then Manchester City in the Champions League semi-final. We're covering both leagues on today's episode. We just managed to win the Premier League by beating Bournemouth very comfortably 4-0, so we're looking very good overall. Of course, we just beat Bayern Munich as well, but now we have to beat Manchester City to make it all the way to the final. And if you guys are excited for that, please make sure you do smash the like button on today's video, as well as subscribing to the Raxall FM YouTube channel. Go check out the Salford save as well. I'm going to keep saying that. And we're not going to set a like target today. I just want to see what you guys can do. Give me some love, though. It makes me feel good about myself. I really do. Just basically have my self-worth based off the view and sub and like counts and comments. So, you know, it's really good for my self-esteem and just general, you know, just goodness for me. So so you do that stuff if you care. But it's, you know, it's your decision. Yeah, no, do the right thing, boys and girls. Since last time we saw each other, we have managed to win both of our games 4-0. Very good results, as like I've just been on the screen for like a while, so I'm sure you can work out what's happened. And now, of course, we're just ready to go for this game against Man City, and I don't think I can prepare for it anymore. I don't think I can hype it up anymore. Let's jump into it. Have I set up the squad? I definitely have not. We want a full strength 11. Let's just quick pick. See what happens when we quick pick. For some reason, they reckon Barella should play. Okay, no, I didn't like that quick pick. I now have to edit the quick pick because the quick pick was not very good. Nah, actually, the quick pick was alright. I judged the quick pick too harshly, but I think they did absolutely butcher the bench. So now there's looking a lot better in my opinion. God, can we not burp halfway through it? That wasn't even burping. That was like half yawn type thing. But anyway, this is the team. Let's jump into it. We're going attacking because it keeps working against the big sides. And last time we versed Man City, I went defensive and it didn't work. Even though the XG suggested we definitely should have won. Let's make sure we win this game now. I'm normally not a bottler in semi-finals of Champions League. It is the finals that I generally bottle, but we'll see what happens today. Hey, maybe I could bottle this as well. So you never know. Musiala's through on goal early on into Salah. Barella just wide of the post, and we wanted to actually be defensively solid in today's game, as it is at home. I mean, if we can score like 3 goals, though, it's not really going to be a big issue. But we need to actually get this ball into the back of the net at some point soon. I mean, only 15 minutes gone, so I shouldn't really be panicking. But it makes me feel a lot better about myself when we score early, just like we have done there, boys and girls. Let's go. Barella puts it into the bottom corner. An assist from Mbappe, I think. I don't know. I was just like, a wee touch to him. Let's not really give too much credit to Mbappe for that. It's the finish that we all care about. And it's gone past Edison, and we're now 1-0 up in this tie, and it's looking very good statistically as well. 8 shots to their 2. Definitely a dominating performance for us so far. And if we could score 1 more in this first half, I would be absolutely thrilled with the performance. Are we going to be seeing it? Still 10 minutes of football left to play. No highlights to be speaking of. Barella still with that 1 shot on target for us, but it went into the back of the net, so you can't really complain. As long as you get 1 in the back of the net, that's all that really matters. Virgil van Dijk into Koundé, back into Henderson. It wasn't back into Henderson, but it was into Henderson, up to Salah, and he puts it all the way across to Robertson. I mean, I don't think that was his goal, but it seemed to have worked okay for us. It's definitely worked okay for us because Mbappe's just gotten a second assist, and Salah has just put us 2-0 up. And we are looking very good against Manchester City. And you know what? The second leg might not even be that important because we could absolutely demolish them in this first leg, which is exactly what we needed in the Champions League final last year. I'm still not over that, boys and girls. I'm really just not over that. But it is now a 2-0 lead at half-time. We're doing brilliantly. Let's just keep going in this exact same form. Like, I don't feel the need to change anything. Of course, they're panicking. They're changing stuff. They're playing Haaland as a false 9. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They don't deserve to be going through to the Champions League final. They do not deserve. Haaland as a complete forward, an advanced forward, maybe a pressing forward. If you're feeling really frisky because apparently it's OP in this year's FM, a target man. But a false 9 for Haaland. Yeah, there's a reason why there's levels to this football thing, boys and girls. We're winning this game for a genuine reason, and I think we've just won a penalty. I mean, I didn't see it being that big of a penalty shout, but I think it is a penalty. He's calling VAR. It seems like the type of thing that's a penalty. It is a penalty. Salah is taking it. He missed a penalty against Man City in the final last year. Can he redeem himself? He can. And we're 3-0 up. And surely there's no way we're bottling this now. So I'm even going to make some substitutions with fitness in mind. Salah just scoring his second, so we'll bring him off. And I think that's all we need to do right now. So Jota and Mane coming on for the last 20 minutes. Hopefully they can add a bit of a spring in our step going forward and create a couple of attacking opportunities for us to go even further ahead. Can we score now, please? Alexander-Arnold, Mbappe. Oh my goodness. We are so good at football. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 15 minutes to go and we're winning 4-0. 4-0. Mbappe has put on an absolute clinic of how to be a great attacking forward in this match. Henderson's looking like he's not having the best day at the office, but he's not tired, so he's not coming off. Alexander-Arnold can come off, though, and we'll bring Gomez on for the last couple of minutes. I don't see a reason why we'd be conceding. We could even be adding another goal. If we score again, oh my goodness, we could be scoring again. If we score again, it's all over. It's got to be all over. It'll be the comeback of all comebacks if they come back from 5-0 down. Henderson, okay, I don't know why that's a highlight, boys and girls. It's certainly not what I would define as a great shot, but the chance is still going on. Mbappe's in, doesn't get the shot past the defender. I think that's all she wrote in this one. I think we're going to have to just live with a 4-0 win. Oh, pretty tough to take, boys and girls. Didn't even give them an away goal. I mean, we still could, but I don't think we're going to give them an away goal. I think that we're going to end this with a clean sheet, a very good scoring tally, and it could even be added to, because this highlight is going for some serious lengths of time. Are we just watching till the end of the game? We could be just watching till the end of the game, or we could be seeing... Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, I don't even know if I need to cover the next... I mean, we will, but we're through to the Champions League final, boys and girls. What a performance by Mbappe. Mbappe he's been not insane for us this year, but in this one game, he has been the best football player I've ever seen. What a performance by the entire team. What a performance by Mbappe. And we're just are through to the Champions League final, aren't we? I mean, we're in agreement that this is already in the bag, eh, boys and girls? And if you're wondering about the Brighton game, just before we go into it, yeah, we don't talk about that. Let's go into this game. Let's beat them again 5-0. This is the team we're going with. I'm just submitting it. We're moving straight into it. I have no idea what's happening between, I think it's Real Madrid and Manchester United. So it's going to be a good surprise at the end of this game when we find out who we're versing in the Champions League final, because we're not going to be losing this game 5-0, especially if they're playing Haaland as a false 9. Are they playing Haaland as a false 9? I really want to know if they're playing Haaland as a false 9. Are we going to score? Imagine if we scored after like a minute and 8 seconds. That would be embarrassing for them. That would be horrendous, wouldn't it? Edison picks it up, and now is he going to clear it long? Or is he going to smash it straight into one of our players? I think he's taking his time, clearing it long. We win the ball back, but give it straight back to them. And actually, if they score early on, it could be a slightly nervous couple of minutes. But I think that we're going to be the team that score early on. Lautaro Martinez. Yeah, no, we're in the Champions League final, boys and girls. There's no way we're letting this one slip now. An away goal that they didn't get. They need to score, 6 goals in this game to manage to... No, they don't need to score 6. They need to score 7. They need to score 7 goals to beat us, because Lautaro Martinez just went around the goalkeeper within the first 2 minutes. I love this football team. Barella putting the ball in. I think that oh, no. I was about to say... I think Edison's starting position is good enough to keep us out of that. But I think we've scored, and I think he's onside. I genuinely do. It's checking it. It's awarded. Oh my goodness. We're a good football team, aren't we? It's 7-0 on aggregate. We lost to this team in the final last year, and now we're just demolishing them left, right, and centre. There's nothing. There's not even a competition going on. Is the other game going on right now? I mean, it probably isn't, but no, it's just us dominating. And with 20 minutes gone, there's no way that Man City are going to be able to claw their way back into this one. 8 goals would need to be scored. Yeah, no, that's not happening. I mean, if it was us, maybe it could happen, but for them, definitely not. Here's Haaland playing as that false 9. Yep, clearly a great position for that man. Robertson into Mbappe. Mbappe into Kesse. And we're back on the attack. Virgil van Dijk. Robertson. Back into Virgil. I mean, it's not quite attacking, but, you know, it's at least trying to find some sort of attacking positioning, which is better than most of the Man City fans can say during their performance in these 2 legs, as we've won the ball straight back. And now we're back on the attack. Mbappe, Robertson sprinting forward into space, and I love to see that by the man. Mohamed Salah, able to whip a ball into the mixer. He finds... We're so good. He finds Martinez. Martinez just puts it in, and it's 8-0 on the aggregate. Oh my goodness. The amount of times I said, oh my goodness, in this episode as well, it's just insane. How did we lose to Brighton 1-0? I know that I've rotated the team 100%. Like every single player was completely rotated, apart from Alisson, to be fair. And the XG did suggest we should have won that game. But how do we lose that game 1-0 and then go ahead and win 3-0 in the first half against Man City? It just doesn't add up. We're too good. We're too good with our first 11. Clearly, our second 11 isn't as good. But you know, it's clear that we don't need a second 11. Just continue playing this first 11, and we'll continue to win football matches, and hopefully win in the Champions League final. I'm being so cocky right now, and I'm hoping it is not going to be for stupid reasons, because there is a good chance that at the end of it, I'm going to lose in the Champions League final. Let's really hope that that doesn't happen, but we're doing brilliantly as things stand. We can just chill out here. We can just have a chill second half. No one get injured. You know, let's bring our best players off. Mbappe, he's been quiet today. Mane, you can make an appearance. Actually, no, Jota can play on that left-hand side. Don't want to risk getting a half-decent player injured. Gomez can come on for Van Dijk, and I'll probably make one more substitution later in the game just to try and make sure, once again, we don't get any of our important players injured, as we are going to need them fully fit for the game in the Champions League final, which, I have literally no idea who will be versing for it, but we'll find out soon, and we'll probably not have a single worry about this game right now. So let's just imagine what's going to happen in that Champions League final. We're going to score. We're going to win. We're gonna feel happy at the end of this series instead of sad like we did at the end of last season. This is just poetic, isn't it? You know, losing to Man City last year in the final in dramatic, very unfair circumstances. Now able to get some revenge and beat them 4-0. Oh, no, bro. I really did back you there, Martinez. I'm a little disappointed you didn't put that one in, actually. But to be fair, when you're 8-0 up, I can understand why you try and chip the goalkeeper. It's like when you're playing FIFA and you're winning like 6-0 and the opposition's not rage quitting and you're just kind of messing around. But he scored the second chance anyway. It doesn't matter. 4-0 on the night, 9-0 on aggregate. This could be the biggest aggregate win of a semi-final ever. Like, I can't see a team being beaten by this much very often in a semi-final. It's got to be a record. It just has to be. Koundé running forward into Salah. We could even add another one to the tally. Alexander-Arnold back into Koundé, back into Alexander-Arnold. A bit of tiki-taka play. I love it. Lautaro Martinez is through. I think he was offside there. It's saved by Edison. But he wasn't offside. He wasn't offside. Now I'm a little disappointed he didn't actually finish that one. And I'm now going to bring Musiala off as our final substitute, as he is looking a little bit tired. And of course, we don't want to get that man injured. He's a big game player, but he hasn't actually been showing himself to be a big game player in the last couple of matches in big, important games. But he hasn't needed to, as generally we've performed pretty well. And are we going to end this one 10-0 on aggregate? That's the goal, actually. That's the dream. Alexander-Arnold, Kesse, Diogo Jota. Oh, that is a hit. But it's a great save. No, it's actually hit the woodwork. I don't know if that makes it a better shot or a worse shot, but it probably makes it worse, actually, because it wasn't even on target. But with 2 minutes of additional time, we haven't won 10-0, unfortunately, but we have won 9-0. And now we're finding out who we're versing in the Champions League final for tomorrow's episode. Is it confirmed yet? It is confirmed. and we're versing Real Madrid. How did they do against Manchester United? I need to know this. I need to get the update. What happened in their games? Well, obviously it happened before us. On aggregate, it was 2-1. So what happened in both of the legs? It was a 1-0 win for Manchester United at home and a 2-0 win. And that 93rd minute goal by Rafa ended up being crucial in getting them across the line, and meaning that we are now versing Real Madrid away from home. I mean, to be fair, no one's actually at home because it's at Stadion München. Is that like Borussia Mönchengladbach's team? No, it's Bayern's home ground. Luckily, they didn't end up going all the way to the final, and we're versing Real Madrid. That is going to be a tough game, but a game that I'm very confident we will be winning. Have we versed Real Madrid so far this year? No, we haven't. Well, we did actually. Club World Cup quarter-final. 4-0 win. Coincidence? I think not. I think that last year we versed them in the Champions League knockout stages. Yes, we did. And they actually did a pretty good job against us. Pretty close. So this could be a very interesting final game of the entire series, but we will be back for it in tomorrow's episode. We'll play against Chelsea in the last game of the Premier League season, and then, of course, against Real Madrid in the Champions League final. Oh my goodness, let's not lose another one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to smash the like button if you have enjoyed it. Subscribe to the Raxville FM YouTube channel as well. Check out the Salford Save, please, and I will see you all later.